Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2022 as we continue our worst to first run with Williams Racing. And we are almost to the halfway point. We got, what, 2 more races till we get to the halfway point? So, pretty close. We are still, as of the moment, in first place. Barely. We are starting to drop some points, though. We are starting to lose some stuff. And so, unless we get our act together a little bit, this could be pretty quick end to this season because Red Bull is coming, and as of right now it feels like their car is a bit faster than ours, so hopefully we can keep development and keep something going here, but we shall see. Do have some points to give out for our drivers here. In fact, we might have had them last race and I just forgot about it. It's all good. Give you a little bit more reaction time. Reaction's always going to be a good thing, I'm sure. Let's see, what do we want to give you? We want to give you a little bit more smoothness and a little more adaptability. That should be good. Continue to just make you well-rounded, sir. You're going to keep getting some defending. And that should be that. Let's go check out our staff. There we go. 100 underfloor. Nice. We can start working on some of the other ones. All right, all that looks good. Let's go check out. Let's see, when's our next car thing coming up? 3 days on the, or was it 3 days on the front wing? 11 days on the rear wing. That will come up after the next race, but not too far after, hopefully. So we'll get that going. Both of those should help quite a bit. And the underfloor, of course. All 3 of these parts are going to really help us a lot with our overall car performance. Goodness, you think this is Football Manager with the yawning. I apologize. But no, let's go ahead and get into this then. We'll just keep going, moving along until we get to the race itself. So ATR period is ending soon. Definitely a difficult race for us. I really hope we'll get into better form soon. There's our front wing right there. So let's go ahead and get that designed. I mean, what's we're looking at here? It's actually, how's it worse? Why is it worse? What did I do? Why is it worse? What? I mean, is the car part knowledge coming into play, or is it just not good enough to overcome the car part knowledge? That feels very strange to me. That this is showing up as worse. Maybe it's just in combination with everything else we've got equipped. Like, maybe it's this part specifically isn't... I don't know. That's really strange. Why would that be worse? Well, in that case, we're definitely not building that part because that is not good. But hopefully that part gets us another step closer to a good part in the next, iteration. We do have enough hours to go ahead and lock in some stuff here because we're about to get a reset anyway. Maybe it's because we didn't lock in hours in that first one. Maybe that's all it is. I don't know. Or because I was going for a little bit more cooling. I mean, does that have anything to do with it? I'm not sure. I'm going to keep going with the low speed performance here, but I'm also going to go ahead and move up the cooling and see if we can get to a point to where we're still getting green. Also getting the cooling green as well. Does not look like that's going to be possible. But at least this part is definitely showing up as a better part than what we got. And we'll boost up the cooling as much as we can. I mean, I guess the other alternative is to start bumping some other stuff down. Like if we were to go full on optimized cooling, it still wouldn't give us much of it wouldn't give us a boost at all, would it? All right, we'll go with what I was going to do before. Do that, max that out. I don't think there's any point in changing any of these numbers. I mean, that helps a little bit, but not enough. At least we can mitigate the impact, I suppose. I mean, this part specifically isn't really designed for maximum cooling, but I do want to try and minimize the impact that's going to make on it. All right, we'll go with that. We are running out of money, guys. All right. So weird that manufacturing part does not have a boost for us. I think we're good with all of this. We are going to get more parts coming in here soon. I mean, the chassis is coming up here in a couple days, so we already knew that was happening. Only got the one underfloor, though, and I think that's because we're waiting on the next part before we craft anymore. So, all right, we'll go with this as it is. It is what it is. Got to be a little bit more careful with the money than we usually are. There's a suspension simulator. There's a rear wing design. And our chassis. So, we can go ahead and put on a better chassis, I'm hoping. I mean, it's a small, teeny tiny dip in the high speed. Fairly big jump in, I mean, it's a 4%, 3.5% jump in the engine cooling. So I do think this is the right move. Yeah, because it's definitely worse when I go down to the next one. So we're good there. So at least that's a better part. Not by much. I mean, we really aren't gaining much on these parts, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's go check out the rear wing. Sorry, wrong thing. Let's go there. So manufacturing, rear wing. Hey, at least this is a boost. That's a good thing. I was starting to get worried there. That actually puts us back on first on DRS acceleration, which the team above us should be Red Bull. Really, the only thing we're missing right now is just pure acceleration. Everything else is looking mostly good. I'm fairly happy with most of these other ones. But let's go ahead and craft us a couple of those. 8 days normally. Yeah, there's no point in rushing this. I think we're just going to let it come out naturally, try and save as much money as we can. And then, of course, we're going to design a new rear wing. With the new hours, probably 50 days. Yeah, we're going to have to... well, no, technically we can get one done before before the hours are up. So we could just do a standard one, which might not give us much of a boost, but... every one we do should give us a little bit more something. Honestly, if it's not going to give us much of a boost, is there any point in changing much here? Yeah, really, this is actually a dip. That is fascinating that it's that much of a dip. Just because we're not putting hours in, I'm guessing. Well, then what do we gain from... it's the expertise. We gain expertise from doing the doing another part. So even though we're not gaining much else, we are gaining expertise on the drag reduction, and we're also gaining expertise on the airflow sensitivity as well as the DRS delta. So it's not much of a gain, but it is still a gain nonetheless. Which should theoretically help us when we actually put in hours. So if we were to put in hours now, let's see, 1.5 and 20, then I'm guessing we would at least get some sort of gain here, right? See, the expertise doesn't change with the wind tunnel stuff. And then... okay, so we actually are getting values here. Once we put hours in, we will get some good values. So I think going back to what I was saying before, we do want to go ahead and just do this without hours, just to get the expertise, because that'll make the next one just a teeny tiny bit better. It's interesting to actually be developing something that is, for all intents and purposes, worthless to some degree. I mean, there's not even point in doing anything other than just a balanced approach here. I actually don't know if it matters here. I don't think it really matters here. We know this part's going to be fairly worthless. Although apparently if I do balanced... wait, did I change something? No, we're still on 0. This is actually showing me as a tiny improvement in some spots. But I still don't think I would make this part, right? Yeah, there's no way. Not dropping that much on to the top speed. So I think we're just going to plug in a balance. It doesn't matter here. And then we will do 5 engineers. If I were to set this to intense, will this show us a better 79.87? Still setting at 0.87. Is it because of the number of engineers or is it because of the intense? Surely the intense, right? No, I thought the intense gave us a better, more expertise. Maybe it just doesn't show up when I go back to that other screen, but I was pretty sure intense. Yeah, should get car part expertise will improve future car designs. Just in case it matters, we'll go ahead and plug in the high-speed performance because that's all we really care about with this one. A lot of money to spend on a part we're never going to use. I'm going to say both drivers get in the top 10, but man, I'm not feeling super confident about some of this these days. Both drivers qualify in the top 10. You know, we're just going to say one driver qualifies in the top, I don't know, 6. Like, I am not feeling confident right now. I do think both drivers reach Q2. I mean, I think that's a done deal. It's just crazy that the rest of this is a little bit, I'm not feeling it, you know? That's just, guys are not doing super great. Just need to get a better performance today.
We're here in legendary Silverstone.
All right, what we're looking at here, 2 DRS zones. Neither is near the starting line, so they're a little bit further in, but there's not really much time to break away from the pack after 1 DRS zone. I mean, I'm not sure if we will be able to. We'll try. It does look like they're spread out enough that by the time you get just enough out of the pack, they'll be able to reel you back in again. And then strategies, 600ths of a second from, or I should say 6/10 of a second, sorry, from soft to hard. So not a massive difference there. Oh yeah, we got to create new engines this time around. That's right. All right, we're just going to install that one. That's fine. It's just for practice. I mean, it may not matter. We probably will. Like I said, we're about to grab new engines anyway. Probably should just do that, but we'll roll with it. Gearbox can go with that one. And I guess we'll go ahead and craft the new engines now because we're going to use them. We are getting so low on money. We're going to have to save a few million at the end just to make sure we have enough to craft any other engine and other parts once we get towards the end of the season. Here stays, gearbox, just go up here to that one. Driver, go to Jack. Oh. And car setup. All right, we got 6.0, 11.5, 9-1, 320, and 0.35. Looks pretty good, actually. We'll know pretty easily where 3 of those are, because they're right on the edge. Not quite as good, but we'll go with that. Everything else, let's go. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from this race this time. Our car development just doesn't feel like as awesome as it was last season, quite frankly. We're gonna have rain in qualifying, but we should be clear on race day. All right, you went with 6.5, 11.5, 9.1, 3.10, and 0.15. And that got you 2 greats, an optimal, and 2 more greats. All right, 7.5, 11.5, 9.1, 3.05, and 0.30. It's all right. All right, you went with 7.5, 11.0, 9.1, 2.95, 0.25. I just got you 2 greats, 2 goods, and then a great. All right, 6.5, 11.0, 9.1, 3.40, 0.90. Pretty big jumps on a couple of those. Everything else looks all right. Let's go. I mean, it's just practice, but I like not being last in practice.
Here we are, back for another day of Formula One action, where practice wraps up and qualifying unfolds.
All right, we got 93%. That's actually not that great. 5.0, 11.5, 9.1, 3.30, and 0.40. Got us an optimal. Hey, at least that's something. A good. Well, it's the wrong direction, but at least we know which direction to go now. A great, and an optimal. So I actually think this will be a pretty quick... I was going to say it's going to tell us exactly where to go, because I think we know exactly where to go from all that information. All right, 6.5. Oh, sorry. Nope. Went the wrong way. Revert. All right, 6.0. Did the wrong thing. 8.2. 3.10. And 0.15. That got us a great. Good. At least we know which direction to go there. Another good. Still up in the air on that one. A great. Again, we should know which direction there. And an optimal. 5 setups. All right. Go with that. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Do we get any better? Having to run enters on that one. 196. Not too bad. Got full points for Theo. We're still missing a point for you. Don't think the setup confidence will get that. It's really just primarily the track acclimation at this point. All right. You are 6.0. 11.0, 7.3, 3.5, 0.75. And that got us an optimal, 2 greats, and 2 optimals. 3 possible setups. Hopefully we can find this one. Not that it's that big of a deal if we don't. Okay, so do we want to change car parts for... So you still had an engine, actually. I mean, it's okay that we built another one because we will need to use it. But do we want to run these new engines in qualifying? That's a really tough call. We're going to take a hit either way, right? So, no. Oliver can run a... Well, he's going to have to run his engine because he's not going to take the hit. Right, he's got a good engine. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the gearbox. We have not crafted his new engine yet. Okay, so then, yeah, we're just gonna... We're gonna take the hit either way, so we might as well put the wear and tear from the qualifying on one of these engines. Here, S stays the same. It's fine. Gearbox, we will be using this gearbox. Yeah, because we're going to take the hit because it's a part that was not part of our kit at the beginning of the season. Okay. And that's all fine, well and good. I'm going to actually have you guys run on mediums for this first stint and hope that maybe that preserves some softs for later. I don't know if it's actually going to work that way. I think I've tried this before and it hasn't worked, but somebody recommended it in the comments. So I was like, you know what, we'll try it. Pretty sure it does not work that way, though. Not unless I run it myself, which I'm not going to. The value I gain from running it myself is minimal. Almost tempted to run mediums on this one too, but I don't think that's what we want. I mean, we were pretty high with... Well, I don't know that we ran mediums that time. You know what? Why not? Let's start with mediums. We're going to take a big hit no matter what. So, again, if it preserves us some tires for later, that's why not? Let's see what happens. At least we got to 100% confidence with both. I mean, I know they swap tires, right? Like, if I'm automating it, they are switching tires partway through. But at least it means they're not running softs twice. Maybe they're running mediums once and then softs once. Do we actually change the engine? If we qualify in the top 5, I don't think we change the engine. Because obviously we're running pretty fast. All right, we're going to go ahead and go out with softs this time. I can't... Yeah, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Okay. I'm going to say if we qualify in the top 5, definitely Oliver is going to swap his engine out because that's obviously not fast enough. Theo, I mean, he's a pretty big chunk behind the Red Bull up here, right? I think we go ahead and swap both engines after all. I was gonna wait because it looked like they were doing all right, but we've got to have something. We got to get a result in this race.
It's race day.
Very important to get a result. All right, so yes, I know we will take the hit. Hopefully that means that we can climb back through the ranks and make up for whatever hit we take. Okay, tire strategy. No expected rain. Apparently a one pit strategy is ever so slightly faster. All 3 of these strategies are actually pretty good though. I do think I want to run them both on different strategies. I forget who has the better... I just want to see your stats. Is there a way to see stats here? I can't remember which one of these guys has better wear and tear usage. I don't think that's factored into these numbers. Now we can get some big time speed boosts if we just run you pretty heavy here for the most. Man, we can even get some on the end there. I mean, I'm going to plug these in. We're not going to run that heavy the entire time. That's not going to be the plan. But it's interesting to see that we can gain a pretty big jump just by going pretty crazy. That's a 6-second difference between these two guys. We will be running him a bit aggressively. Ideally, what will happen is he will, if we get a safety car late, we'll be able to come back on some softs or something like that late. But for now, I think this is actually okay. And then, yeah. We will just go overtake. We're going to be pretty far behind, obviously, with the new engine, but hopefully that will be made up for with awesomeness. Never adjusted the fuel. I mean, obviously the fact that we can adjust the fuel does lead you to believe that there could be a benefit of adjusting fuel in some way or the other, but it does make the car heavier as well. It's an interesting idea to just bump up a couple extra laps of fuel here. And then just go pretty aggressive for the entire first bit. You know what? We've never done it before. What's the worst that could happen? It's only 2 more extra laps, right? It's really not that much more. But it means we can stay heavy for a couple extra laps here at the beginning. Worth a shot. I mean, we're coming from behind anyway, so it's worth a shot.
As the sun continues,
Try anything.
anticipation is high, and the drivers are ready for this. the British Grand Prix.
There we are right there.
Lights out, and away
We're
we
actually
go.
in line with each other right now. Doesn't really matter who we watch. I guess we can watch from Oliver's perspective since he's behind. And everything else looks good. We do have 4 extra kilograms. That is a lot of extra. Probably too much. But we may not gain much this first couple laps, but we'll be able to push harder later, which may end up being a good thing for us. Or it may be a big mistake. Again, it's hard to tell until we try it. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error.
And there's an overtake.
Good move there. Don't like that we're stacked up on each other, to be perfectly honest, but that's a good move there. We are literally side by side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get a good move here. Come on. Nope, nothing. All right. You've got to come back off of that pretty quickly. You can stay aggressive for one more lap. We are all packed up here. What did you do? Did you spin out?
Oh, we've had a spin. Let's have a look. Now we see the Williams here. That looked like a very nice.
Of course you did. We are not going to win this season, guys. I just have this bad feeling that last season was like our one and only chance to get this dud. I know it's very pessimistic, and I don't mean to be, but it just doesn't feel like we've got any sort of leg up that I would like. I definitely put too much fuel in. I think I misread how much I was actually putting in. It'll be fine. We can run heavy this entire race. I guess go ahead and go down to aggressive. When you cross the line here in a second, you're going to go down to standard. Stay heavy on the fuel, though. Okay. We can go a little bit more on the DRS, or ERS, I mean. Just because we still have a little bit of charge back up here. Not much. All right, that's probably about all we can do for now. Yeah, we definitely put too much fuel in, but I think I just misread it. I thought we were putting 2 laps in. It looks like we put in way more than 2 laps, which is really weird. Or maybe I misunderstood how much 2 laps was actually going to be. You can stay heavy on the tires. You're fine on the tires here. They're both fine on the tires, both fine on the fuel. You're literally be pushing this entire race. Which is a little dangerous with the track rubber being, you know, not great. We've already had us spin out. All right, let's go ahead and start getting some harvest done. All right, Theo is at least caught back up.
There's contact. It's chaos on the track.
We want you to start harvesting as well. Couple early pits. Is that because of the contact, I'm assuming? Or at least one early pit. There's a second one. Come on, let's get back in this, guys. We're not impossibly far away from the leaders. I mean, we are further than I'd like to be, but not impossibly far. This 4-second gap here is not great. Good news, by being able to push a little bit here, we're not getting too far behind while harvesting, so there's a slight benefit there, right? Still, I should have hit it 1 tick, not 2. I think 1 tick we would have been fine. 2 ticks was too much, but we'll make it work. We'll burn through this. Track rubber's still not great. Almost got a good pass on Alfa Romeo there. Almost to the point where we can start pushing again. I will probably hold off on the ERS until track rubber gets a little bit better. I'm already kind of gambling a bit more than I'd probably like, but I just kind of feel like we have to on this race. We've got to try something here. All right, I think we're close enough. You know, I'm going to go about half a lap, and then we'll go back to neutral. That way, when we come across the line later, we'll be very close to being able to just cap out. All right, let's go ahead and go neutral now. That should be fine. Neutral there as well. Really burning through these medium tires very, very quickly. Need to get past this group here. And chase down the next group. If we can. I don't even know if we can. When do we want to pull the trigger? I think we got to wait. We got to be a little bit patient. I'm already pushing here. I don't want to push the ERS just yet. Maybe that's a mistake. It's hard to say. Come on, let's get a good pass just naturally somewhere. Theo's up in 18th. Was he already up? He was already up in 18th. Never mind. Come on. I don't like that we're getting past there. I mean, I could have flipped up the notch a bit, but it's crazy that we're going pretty hard. And we get past. I mean, he had to have been doing an overtake, right? Like, he's actually doing an ERS overtake, something like that. Or is he on faster tires? I mean, he's on better tires just because we've been burning ours, but I wouldn't say he's on necessarily like... He's not like on brand new tires. Oh, there we go. There's a spin. As much as I really want to keep pushing, I guess we have to like play it safe until the track rubber gets better. Very unfortunate. Now, the one problem would be is if this is a complete loss of a race because of the combination of, well, I mean, I don't know if the fuel is as much of the deal as the, you know, we got further behind because of the engines, right? Maybe the fuel encouraged me to push more than I should have this early in the race, so I could argue that. But if we don't ever catch back up with the new engine, then that means we just burned through X% of engine for no reason, right? Like we would have rather saved that 100% engine for later. Of course, if we use it later, we'd be further behind again. Like it's kind of a catch-22, right? Come on, track rubber, get at least a little bit better. At least get up to low. I'll probably do another push.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Guess he was enough ahead of us so we actually got DRS there. Kind of interesting.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Come on. Come on, track rubber. Probably around lap 15 is my guess. Oh, Theo's right behind us now. We are losing a bunch of time on the group, though. Probably because we're burning through tires faster than they are, which we are. But we're going to come out on fresh tires here in a bit. I mean, that's fine. He's got better tires right now. Come on, track rubber. Let's get better. I mean, even pushing on very low track rubber, it's not going to be great. But I'm going to risk it. There's lap 15. Was I right? Looks like I was not. All right, we're gonna hold off and pushing with Oliver here until after the pit. It looks like. By then, surely the track rubber's up to a good spot. So close to being back into the DRS train here. We're gonna get back in it. We might have barely squeaked back into it. Nope, not quite. I could push, but I'm too afraid to push now. We've already had 2 spinouts. Try to be patient. If we come back and get in the top 8 at this point, that'll be an impressive race, I guess. I was way off on the track rubber. I mean, it's not like it's got markers, so that was just a complete guess. Come on. I mean, we're not really getting any further behind this other group, though, so it's okay, there we go. This track rubber a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and push you. We're going to risk it. We're going to go ahead and do full deploy, see if we can catch back up. Couple guys pitting. Yeah, we're definitely going to pit for our hards.
Boxing, is that box?
I'll go ahead and go to grass, and we'll go ahead and go push here as well. We are back into DRS though. That's a good start. Let's switch it back to overtake. Theo potentially making a move there, it looks like. Making a couple moves.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
All right, Oliver, let's watch your pit here. Let's get a good pit, guys. I'm going to go and put you on neutral for a little bit. .6. I mean, it's below 2.7, I guess. It's not great, but it's all right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go full on attack here. We're gonna go full push, and we're gonna go full deploy. See if we can get any of this time back. We'll keep you on deploy. It's only one car, so I don't think overtake really matters here at this point. On, get past him, get past him. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. There we go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Come on. Nothing. Let's go. Come on. Nothing. You're not even trying. I mean, this guy's obviously, he's got to be defending or something, because I feel like we were pushing some pretty good ERS there. Okay, here we go. Out of this. Go. Yes. What are we going to do over here? We're about to come up on your pit strategy. So I guess we should start harvesting a little bit. We will also... No, we're going to leave you on normal. Yeah, we can go more crazy lap here with you.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
I'm say we're going to harvest the last little bit here. Barely. All right, we got Oliver back in DRS. All right, you can go back down to aggressive. Stay on the heavy on the fuel. Start harvesting here, I guess. Although you probably will just pass this guy straight up, which is fine. Do we want to harvest some more, or just want to keep going neutral, try to catch up with the next guy? Probably at this point, just, well... Actually, let's harvest a little bit. I don't like that we're just barely above the line. There's not a lot of early harvesting on this track. Usually, I mean, often you'll get all of your harvest done, like at the first couple turns. You don't get it until just before you cross the line here, which is kind of crazy. I'm gonna leave you on harvest until you get close to the line up here, and then we'll go back to neutral. Yeah, because he might even dip down, even though he was in a good spot at the beginning when he crossed the line. Because he doesn't get any of his harvest till later, he might actually dip down a bit. All right, we're gonna go back to neutral here. Oh, that was a really good move. That guy just came to a complete standstill.
And there's an overtake from Williams. Hey,
we're in second place because we're the best. Obviously, it's only temporarily, but we'll take it.
Box this lap.
We are 10 seconds behind the leader, though. Has he pit yet? He probably has, right? Ah, he actually has not. Or if he did, he pit early. All right, let's go back and watch Oliver. He's catching up with the guy in front of him. If we get behind him, he can start doing some harvesting again. Now, track rubber is still only low. We are kind of being a little risky right now, but... Come on, let's get a good pit here, guys. Okay, Oliver is in a position to be able to start harvesting. 2.5. That's an impressive pit. Did we have to wait for him, though? Was that just... It looked like we had to wait for a second there. Alright, we're going to go full on attack. Full push is fine. And for now, we're going to overtake because I think we're going to be right behind some guys. And we are. Okay, back to Oliver. Oliver has nobody in front of him. So back to neutral. Alright, we'll come back to you. Let's keep an eye on you. Go, 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 go. Come on. Alright, alright.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Because of the nature of this track, I actually don't know that we can push much more past the line here. There's just not enough left over. We're going to drop you down to aggressive immediately. And hope you can get past this guy without a push of an ERS, right? Let's just do it with a normal neutral. Except there goes McLaren. Okay, that's fine. I just don't know if we can do much more there. We can right here, maybe. Maybe we have an opportunity right here. Go, 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 go. Nope, we got past one. Can we get past the other one? No, he cut us off. Okay. That's all right. Settle in. Keep an eye on Oliver. He just needs to run his race to get caught back up with these guys if at all possible. Okay, apparently we are going to get past this guy here because of DRS. That's great. Can we catch the next pack? We're about to go back down to neutral or normal on the tires. That is all the pushing we can do on his tires unless we decide to pit him again late. As of right now, that is not the plan. Track rubber still low. Now Oliver's looking okay, but he's got another pit ahead of him. So he's not looking as good as he Theo's probably more of an accurate representation of where we actually are. Come on, Theo. Can you catch this next group? Come on, Theo. Alright, track grip is high. That feels really good now. Doesn't mean we're not immune to spin outs, but better. Come on. Let's get it under 2. Okay, we're under 2. Let's go 2.5. Meanwhile, Oliver needs to get in under 4. I don't know if that's going to happen. All right, Theo's got it right about 2.5. All right, let's get back into DRS here. We need this. So much ahead of us to try and make up for. Come on, we're about to be DRS. I think we'll get it on this next bit. Meanwhile, Oliver's really not gaining any ground, unfortunately. All right, here's DRS. Good stuff. All right, let's go harvest so we can get some of this back. We might still get a natural pass just because of DRS, which is fine.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
If we do, we'll just go back to neutral, I think. All right, Alfa Romeo did actually pass. Oliver over there. We'll just put Oliver back on harvest for now.
It's a race position gained for a Mercedes.
Yeah, we're just not. Oliver's just run out of everything he's got. I mean, he's pushed his tires so much. I mean, they're very worn down. But again, we're planning on another pit, so it's really that last pit that's supposed to be what gets him back up to the front. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm not feeling confident right now. Okay, we can go back to neutral. We're in the lead now, or ahead of that guy at least. Not in the lead. I wish we were. Red Bull's got this one. I really have high confidence that Red Bull has this
There's
one.
an overtake from Williams.
All right, Theo's got a lot of ground to make up. We'll come back to you. I'm actually going to turn off the push here. Just while we're kind of stuck back here, getting harvesting done.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
All right, I'm going to put you back on neutral. Just for a minute. All right, let's harvest this back bit here.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
All right, we got to get back on these guys' tails to even have a chance of passing them. Theo's back almost within DRS of the guy in front of him.
Spin.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's get back on these guys' tail. All right, can we do a full deploy here? Get past these guys. I'm actually going to go up to attack as well. Go, 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 go. Get something here. Nothing. Come on. Closed off there. We are not getting anything out of this. Alright, we're going to have you do a little bit of harvesting here. Theo, we are not getting anything here. That's nothing. Complete waste. Complete waste. Wow. Wow. Nothing. You'd think with our quote-unquote faster engines we'd be better off, but no. I'm going to put you back on balance for right now. There's really nothing you can do at this point.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
All right, with that, we're actually going to try to do a full deploy here with you. Just see if you can get something here.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Guess we'll go aggressive on the tires, just try and stay close here. The pit's kind of got us all confused there for a second. Guess we'll go neutral now. There are actually a lot of other people pitting, which is interesting. A lot of other people pitting. I mean, we planned on mediums. Guess we will come out on mediums. Stick with the plan. I'm actually gonna, well, you know, we'll go neutral. Track rubber's normal, track grip's high. Almost got back within DRS. Oh, we might still get back within DRS before. We get one DRS off of Oliver here. That would actually be pretty awesome. Nope, it would have been right there. Okay, that's fine. I could have slowed him down just to get a DRS. I don't know if that would have been the right move or not. It's hard to say. All right, as of right now, Theo's strategy is looking better. But I have a feeling there's going to be some guys closing us down pretty quickly here in a moment with much better tires. Very good pit. I'm very, very happy with that pit. But we are so far back. Alright, nothing much for you to do except just play it out. Guess we'll keep pushing the fuel for now. You need to go full on attack, full on push, full on, I guess for now deploy, till we see what's in front of us. I don't know if we can track this back or not. Okay, we're gonna go aggressive. We're gonna get some. I feel like it's too early, but we're gonna try to get some overtaking down. We got to get something here. All right, Oliver's back almost on these guys' tail. He is on their guy's tail. Do a little tiny bit of harvesting here. Come on, come on. Let's get a good pass. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Anything here. Let's go. Come on. Ugh. All right, come on. Let's go. Nothing left in the tank. How you doing, Oliver? I think we're gonna have you go overtake as well. We gotta see if you can get something as well. There's just not much time left here. No, there's just nothing left. Just nothing left. Oh my goodness.
There's been contact and several cars involved. Lando Norris wins it. He's first over the line.
One turn away from at least getting twice as many, like more points than Red Bull. That was going to be a big deal. How did that happen? It was Theo too. Theo almost never crashes. Or he definitely crashes a lot less. I mean, from the perspective of this mess, it was ever so slightly a good, better. But it could have been, what, at least 5-6 points, probably actually no less than that. It'll be about, what, 4 points better? We could have gained a lot more points on Red Bull there. Mercedes is coming strong. Maybe I should stop worrying about Red Bull. Mercedes might be the team that we need to worry about going forward. Wow. That's just rough to lose it out there at the end. Long episode too. I was really babying these guys big time. Put too much fuel in the beginning. I'm okay with that. I'm not saying it's bad to put extra fuel at all, because I mean maybe it's pointless, but I think we can make it work. I think I just put too much. I think I put 2 ticks instead of, I should just put 1 tick instead of 2. We just never, I mean, we were fine there at the end. I mean, we did all right, considering we put brand new engines on, getting back in the top 8 with both cars. Again, we were what, 4th and 5th for sure. Just the crash itself was, I mean, who can predict that? That had nothing to do with the engine or the fuel or anything. All right, well, there we go, guys. When we come back, it will be the midpoint race. This is, or the race that ends the first half of the season, right? Race number 11 out of 22. How did we do last season? I mean, do I even bother checking? Because it doesn't seem like it matters. Last season was just such a different setup. No, we didn't do good last season at all. This appears to not be our race. 7th and 14th, that's bad. Considering we were doing first and seconds with the previous couple races, 7th and 14th is really bad. This just may not be our race, but we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, everything seems to be flip-flop though, right? The races that we did great last year, we're just not doing good this year. So maybe this one will be one we do better in. Who knows? But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.